What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we've got some great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Shenmue 3 gets its first teaser trailer, and it just gives us a small slice of some in-game footage. So NewZ has released the first teaser trailer for Shenmue 3 ahead of Gamescom 2017 in Germany this week. The teaser trailer is built from a small slice of an in-development build of the game and provides a sneak peek at the new looks of the main characters, new characters, and the feel of the Shenmue world. Shenmue 3 is due out for the PlayStation 4 and the PC in the second half of 2018. It'll be published both physically and digitally by Deep Silver, which was also an announcement recently. So you can check out the trailer here. And as I was watching through the trailer, I noticed that the face, animations are kind of just stuck on the same face animation. I don't see any other type of animation on the main character's face, which is a bit weird. I do feel that since it is in development, it's going to get better, but you guys have to remember that this game at its heart is still an indie game, and even at its heart, it does not have the type of budget that you would see in a huge, massive game at all. So while it's being published by Deep Silver, while I think there's some financial backing by Sony, it's still at its heart an independent title. So you have to give them a little bit more time. You have to give them a little bit more leeway as far as when it comes to all of those things. It's not going to be the quality of Call of Duty or some of the other games that we see out there that get all this expensive mocap and all of that. For example, Uncharted, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as that. So some people were really crying and complaining. I saw all the comments, which is understandable. Obviously, this game has been really hyped up. We've been waiting for it for a while. I think Sony revealed it, was it E3 2013 or 2014? One of those two. It's been years, and then this is what they show us with no animations really, or really just static animations, not much going on there. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, Shenmue is one of those games where you're going to be looking at the characters a lot. It's a heavy story-focused game in addition to some action. So you're going to want to make sure that there's good animations in there. So let's hope that they actually fine-tune things out. I would have loved to see a little bit more gameplay going on. There wasn't really much. Seems like a lot of cutscenes and maybe some of the interactive stuff that you do quick time events with, but I would have liked to see some button prompts or just kind of how the actual game flow is, especially considering how long the game has been in development. I thought they'd show us a little bit more as far as the first teaser trailer, but hey, it is what it is. I understand they're still working on it, and there's still quite a bit more time, second half of 2018, which might turn into the last half of 2018. You know how these games go. So let me know what you guys think about this teaser trailer. Are you more excited for Shenmue 3 after seeing it, or are you less excited? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. The Super Nintendo Classic, we get the first look at the menu. Games include a rewind feature and borders. So for those who don't know, Best Buy recently had pre-orders for the Super Nintendo Classic, and I missed them, and a lot of people missed them. They were up for about 20 minutes before they said, nope, all sold out, and that was unfortunate. I was just at Walmart getting my daughter some food and getting some water, and all of a sudden I come back, and yeah, I miss the pre-orders, but there'll probably be a second wave. There's probably going to be more. It is launching, I think, next month. I'm not exactly sure when it's launching as far as the date goes, but we did get some new information in terms of the features of the system. So the latest promo video just released, and it shows off some nifty little features. These are pretty cool, actually. So there's a rewind / fast forward feature for when you're playing the game, so that's interesting. Plus there's also borders for the games when you play to fill out the screen a bit more, so that's also nice too. I remember the Super Game Boy did that. The Super Game Boy had some nice borders, and some of the games you can even customize what the borders were, so that was also really cool. Plus we get the first look at the user interface and the options, so it's really nice. Everything looks really good with this product. Obviously it looks like a very nice and high quality product. It's more expensive, 20 bucks more than the NES Classic, so I can understand why they're kind of putting a little bit more into it. Developed by Nerd, those guys are really good, so I really like the fact as far as what they're doing with this. I just really want to get my pre-order in, but if I don't get a pre-order in, guys, it's okay. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just simply going to go to the Walmart that's open 24/7, which I said I'm not going to go back to Walmart, but I might be forced to go back to Walmart because Best Buy might not have any. But if I'm forced to go there, I will definitely go to the 24-hour one, and I will just purchase it there. So I'll just have to kind of camp out a little bit, wait, and get my Super Nintendo Classic there. Plus, there'll be other opportunities to get it. Nintendo said that they're going to be shipping throughout the rest of the year, and they're going to have significantly more stock this time than last time. And I think with the NES Classic, there wasn't even pre-orders at all. So we should still get some pre-orders coming up from other places. So if you missed Best Buy, there still should be other places that will be able to pre-order the Super Nintendo Classic, and you can be hopeful to get one there, or you can just pretty much go on launch day or just try to get one throughout the year, because Nintendo did say, like I said, there's going to be a lot more stock and they're going to be manufacturing them throughout the rest of 2017. So we'll see how everything lines up. I'm excited for it. These features look good. I just want it because it has Star Fox 2, and that was never released. I still have not played that game, plus there's a bunch of great RPGs on there that I would love to play and stream for you guys. So yeah, it's one of those things that I really want. I think a lot of people want it, obviously, that's why it sells out really quickly. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get one sooner or later. At one point, I'll get one. I'll get a pre-order in, or I'll just go there. I'll camp out somewhere. I'll camp out and I'll live stream from there, and we'll just get one together. So let me know what you guys think about these features, in addition to if you had any luck as far as pre-ordering the Super Nintendo Classic from Best Buy. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. It seems like EA support will continue past FIFA 18, at least for right now, with a brand new game called FE, or is it FE? I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but I'm just going to call it FE for the time being. So this game will launch for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC in early 2018. FE, developed by Zoink Games, is a platformer first announced back at E3 2016 and will launch for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch in early 2018. Publisher Electronic Arts has announced. Now here's an overview of the game via the official EA website for it. Quote, developed by the award-winning Swedish studio Zoink Games, FE is a new type of wordless platformer full of sound. Through FE, a small cub that suddenly awakes in the forest, players will discover a world where they never want to leave as they use sound to communicate, connect with nature, identify friendly and unfriendly creatures, and interpret their own narrative along the way. We wanted to create a game that gives the feeling of exploring something special, said, I can't say his name, the CEO and creative lead at Zoink Games. We would spend hours in the woods as kids, and while it felt scary at first, eventually the strange sounds became familiar. You become part of the nature and the forest feels like home. Players will realize similar feelings as they play through FE. Whenever and however the game is played, we ensure it will be a unique experience of discovery unlike anything played before. Through FE, Zoink has reminded us that everything is connected. They have created a game where the magic and beauty of nature and all of its creatures come alive, said Patrick Suderlin, EVP of EA Worldwide Studios. The game and this studio embody the spirit of EA Originals program that we started a little over a year ago. The freedom to create and to bring innovative and memorable games to players all over the world. In FE, players will be enchanted by the natural surroundings as they uncover secrets, complete side quests, and meet the mystical creatures of the forest. Players will climb, glide, and dig as they voyage through the open experience, meeting, interacting, and rescuing plants and animals from the silent ones, the machine antagonists that are threatening the forest. Through unparalleled freedom of exploration in a world full of discoveries to uncover, players will become FE and never want to leave. So you can check out the trailer. There's also screenshots below. And once again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. It might be FE, it might be FE. I'm not really sure. So either way, the game actually looks kind of cool. It's not necessarily my style or my type, but it does seem like an open-ended adventure 3D platformer with side quests they said in there. Maybe some stat progression, some leveling up of some sorts, maybe some new abilities that you can get. There's some flying in there, so that actually interests me. But yeah, this actually looks really interesting. It looks really interesting as far as from an art style perspective. I love what they're doing with the colors. That's really cool. I'm just not huge on playing with some type of animal in the game, but either way, there's a lot of creative stuff going on in the game, and I think that combining the art style with the mechanics that they're trying to do with the flying and the platforming and everything can really create a nice and solid game for the Nintendo Switch. I know it's coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and all that, but why wouldn't you want to play this style of game on the go. That pretty much is the saving grace for me when it comes to me actually trying out this game, is the fact that you can play it on a portable screen. It'll give me some more time to play, and I think it'll look beautiful on there. So I do think that this game definitely need to see a little bit more. The first trailer was good. A lot of people linked it to me and said, hey OJ, what do you think about this? Graphics look great. The sound seems really awesome. It seems like it has a really nice, an original, unique concept, and EA always does this. They did it last year with Unravel. Now they're doing it again this year here. So it gives these developers, as far as Zoink and some of these other guys, a chance to really be on the big stage when it comes to their games and create something a little bit higher budget than you normally see from an indie developer. So really cool. Shout outs to EA for this one here, for at least getting it on the Nintendo Switch. So that's going to be 2 games so far that we know from EA coming to the Switch. And it's coming to all the other platforms as well. But I do feel that the Nintendo Switch version could be one of the versions that people really want to pick up if you're interested in this game, because it does have that portability aspect, and it's not something like Star Wars Battlefront or anything, some heavy focused online game and graphics and takes up like 100 gigabytes on your hard drive and all that stuff like that. It's definitely a smaller game. So let me know what you guys think about Fee. In the comment section below. Are you interested? Are you excited about it? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier, and be entered in to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.